So if I was reading a chapter, right, of your energy in a book, your chapter would be called interesting. All right. You're gonna have an interesting year. There's gonna be a lot of lottos. Okay. It doesn't feel bad. It feels good, but it's kind of like, have you ever watched a TV show and you're like, oh gosh, we're getting juicy. That's what it feels like pertaining to your energy. I do want to say, just looking into your Akashic record, before I read my notes, I'm moving the light because I need to be very specific with seeing your energy right now. I gotta looking into your Akashic, right? Your Akashic right now. You're here to be against you're here. One of your sole purposes is to advocate. So if you find yourself being against people's political views, arguing against it, disagreeing with people, maybe people might view you as argumentative. You're not argumentative. You're just here to how can I explain this? Not necessarily pick with people's brains, but advocate against the unjust, advocate against people who don't have the courage to speak up like how you would. The energy just gives me very much so I don't know if I really believe in past lives, but this is because I'm a baby medium. I've February 13th makes a year since I've been doing this, right? And I'm still
Mhm.
learning. I'm still learning. So I haven't really meditated on past lives if they're even real. But I will say this: if past lives are real, you were someone that fought against um, the Jim Crow law. People like you would like, let's say if you would be someone that helped free the slaves, like the enslaved Africans, the enslaved Brazilians. It's very much fighting for just. All right. So once again, if you find yourself dealing with racist people, homophobic people, ableist, is it ableist or ableist people? Ableist people, you get what I'm saying?
Ableist. Mhm. Yep.
It's not that you're like, it's more so of you're planted to argue against them, to speak up for other people. All right. So I am sensing you're going to get into two huge arguments with someone regarding their views in life, whether it's political, economical views, just social views. It's just something like that. And you are going to be gaslit. You are going to be made fun of, or made to believe that you're the problem. You're not. You're supposed to argue against the unjust.
Hmm.
Now, let's begin. There's a fake friend in your energy. Okay, so first 30 minutes, your current energy, other 30 minutes, love
Mhm.
career. So if you're like, yo, why is this so negative? We're going to get to the positive. Okay. Now, there's a fake friend in your energy. Do you have any non-binary friends, or any like friends that switch in between how do I explain it? Like genders, or maybe they don't consider like they them's like or okay, because it's not a boy, but it's not, excuse me, it's not a guy, but it's not a girl, but it's a guy and it's a girl. It's one person though. So I don't know if this is like a gay bestie where he's a biological man, but he presents himself as a woman. It's something like that. So there's a fake friend in your energy. It feels more female though. So you put it where it fits,
Hmm.
okay? Um, Now someone is talking about you, all right? Someone's talking about you, and it feels masculine and feminine once again. Someone does not like you. Now I know you're like, well, why would you tell me this? This is very hurtful. I'm very detailed. I tell it all. If spirit says yellow, green, and orange, I'm gonna tell you it's yellow, green, and orange. Okay. Um, this person, anytime spirit shows me a vision of my client in the group chat with their friends, and these friends have a separate group chat, this lets me know that it's two-faced energy, fake energy. Okay. So you're being talked about. They keep allowing me to see and feel that someone is not your friend. It just feels like like they keep having me repeat it. Oh, let me put my timer on. I'm so sorry because I can't afford to like. One time I was talking to this lady for 2 hours and I didn't even. Anyways,
Oh no, no problem.
yeah, yeah, Because I do have people behind, but I'm just, but let's
Yeah,
do
of course.
50, 55 minutes. This is not a friend. This is not a friend. This is not a friend. Um, I am unfortunately, but fortunately sensing that the situation that you're going to be in when you find out the truth regarding this friend's energy, it's not going to be a fun environment. You're going to be humiliated. It's not going to be something where you and this person are arguing through text and you're like and she's like F you and you're like F you back and then you guys go your separate ways. This person's mean and this person is evil. I know intended is not a word, but like has evil intentions. Like there's this movie called Carrie when
Oh,
it's like this. Oh, yeah, they're saying you're Carrie, but obviously Carrie goes back to get her revenge, right? But there's a scene where I think somebody throws punch on her, like fruit punch on her, and so Carrie was humiliated. And I'm sensing that you're going to be humiliated within this year regarding this fake friend. And they keep showing me a vision of you at a party or you in a social setting, whether this is a jazz club, open mic night, something like that, on the train, on the bus, around strangers. And this person is going to say something like, I don't know what they're going to say, but it's going to trigger you. I think this person like this is a friend that has studied you. This is not someone that you've known for 3 weeks. This is someone that knows your triggers. Like, so for example, let's say, um, let's say you're schizophrenic, right? And mental illness is a sensitive topic for you because right now, let's say you're struggling with schizophrenia, and there's nothing wrong with being schizophrenic, but let's say you're not in a place where you are, taking pride in loving the fact, because I always say when people say I suffer from mental illness, why don't you say I prosper in it? Because the thing about it is nobody wants to be mentally ill, but it happens, right? Like prosper, diabetes is not, it doesn't have to be a death sentence, but some people, with her being her genetics, you may have diabetes until you die. So prosper in it, still live life, right? But let's say with you having schizophrenia, you're not there yet. Okay. And let's say this friend knows that and they're like, let me stop before you start fucking seeing, and I'm cursing, but I'm keeping it real with you. Let's say this person is like, let me stop joking with you before you start seeing voices and hearing stuff. You know, see, I said seeing voices, seeing, seeing stuff and hearing voices. And you're like, yo, what? Like, why would you pretty much like tell strangers that I'm schizophrenic? Like, so it's going to be a jab. It's gonna be a jab. Also somebody body shamed you and I'm very detailed. I'm very, very detailed. So I know you're like, oh, this is hurting my feelings. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but I'm just letting you know because you need to know this. Someone body shames you when yeah, this person don't look too good, okay, to be talking about anybody. But this person's fake, they have to go. Now, December is going to be a nostalgic month for you. You're going to be you're going to be revisiting the past, but you're going to be in a situation where you're going to have to ask yourself, is this something that I fully want to revisit? So it feels like an ex is going to come, or someone that created a nostalgic feeling for you. And I want to let you know this person has not changed, okay? Even if it's a situation, the situation has not changed. It's going to feel good, but it's not going to be good long term, all right? Now, you're going to go back to something, but I think you're going to have a moment where you're like, okay, I see where this is going. Do I want to pursue this bit because of how I feel temporarily? Or should I walk away from this permanently, knowing that even though I want to deal with this person or deal with the situation, it's not best for me. So you're going to be at a fork in the road, okay? This person slash this situation has not changed, okay? What's your connection to Arizona if you have one?
um, my my let's see, my granddad's wife lives there. My dad's stepmom
Are you
lives in
close with her?
Phoenix. No, not especially.
Oh, so then there's no connection. There's no connection then.
Oh,
All right. Now,
okay.
you're somebody that's going to need a couple of how you say colonoscopies, colonoscopies in this lifetime. Um, there's something with you needing to get checked yearly. Some people don't get checked yearly. Now, I'm not saying the physical. I'm saying get blood testing for cancer. Get blood testing to see your AC1 levels. Get blood testing for your GI tract to just make not GI tract, excuse me, for your colonoscopy just to make sure you're good. You're somebody that has to keep up with your health. Now, some people they can drink soda every day, and trust me, I've seen it, and they're fine until later. For you, things happen fast, you deteriorate fast. So I don't see you deteriorating. I'm just saying you're someone that needs to get checked up constantly. All right. Let's say you have a migraine for more than 3 days. Now I suffer from migraines, so I pop an Excedrin, which I'm about to pop one right now. But I pop an Excedrin and I call it a day because I just know my body. For you, you feel you have a migraine for 3 days, go to the hospital. You're somebody that cannot. Nobody should play with their health, but you're somebody that definitely cannot play with your health. Now, there's a need for you to avoid eating dyes and drinking dyes. So if you like fruit punch, stop. If you like fruit punch, make it yourself.
Mhm.
Hot Cheetos, no. Anything that has a spray, Doritos, no. Anything that can't candy, no. Unless it, has its natural color. No, you need to start moving or moving. You need to start eating organically. Your body needs more organic stuff. All right. Of course, if you can afford it, because being healthy is expensive, especially where I'm at in New York City, where a salad is $17. It's nuts. And eggs, a carton of eggs, 18. Anyways, if you can be healthy, definitely, but for you specifically, there's something with your skin. All right. I don't know if you have eczema, dryness of the skin, but there's something that your body is asking for you to drink. It just feels like probiotic water. They just said probiotic water. Drink probiotic water for your skin because your integumentary system just feels dry, and they're allowing me to see your hypodermis tissue. So is epidermis, is dermis, hypodermis. Your hypodermis, which is the bottom of the skin, the lowest layer of the skin, it's not happy right now. So buy some lotions that actually really are good for you. There's a need for you to download this app they're saying. I don't know the name of the app, but it's when you scan the barcode to see if it's harmful or not, if this product is harmful or not. They're saying download that.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Yeah. So see if it's harmful or
Mhm.
not. Okay. Download it. Yeah. Download this app. Okay. Also, your aura is green, orange, and yellow. Very vibrant. I don't know if you're a hippie, if you have like a hippie like lifestyle, but if past lives were real, you have been a hippie. Also, skin cancer came up. Now, I want to say something. I don't see cancer in your energy, but as I said before, there's a need for you to avoid certain products because you're more on the verge of getting it in your 70s, spirit is saying. Late 70s, around 78. Okay. So unfortunately, as we get older, we're going to get a whole bunch of stuff, arthritis, this, that. But you're more prone to being on the diabetes runs in my family like crazy. I could be the healthiest nut on the earth and still get diabetes because it's in my family. So I'm just saying for you, there's a need for you to just be mindful of what you indulge in, especially synthetic fibers. Synthetic sugar, cut it out. If you want a banana
Mhm.
smoothie, don't add sugar. Just drink it how it is. It's just very natural. You need that in your energy. Okay. Also, I want to transition into your mother. Earlier, I asked you, is she, what did I ask you about your mother?
Her salt intake?
Yeah, yeah, your mother, they said vegan salt. So it feels like your mother is eating the wrong kind of salt. So
Mm.
she needs Celtic salt or pink Himalayan salt, not the $1. I'm sorry, not the $1 salt at Dollar Tree. That's fake salt. It's not good. All right. So let's transition out of your mother. Your brother. Spirit said he has a disruptive behavior and he's abusing his wife. Now, I talk matter of factly, but I always want to confirm with a client. Um, and so I asked you, Does he take advice well? Which I sense he didn't. You told me no. Then I asked you, is he in a relationship? You said yes. Then I asked you, is he abusing his wife? And you said you don't have any physical proof, but something like your intuition is telling you that he is. He is. And he's about to get in trouble. All right. I just gotta keep staring at you. He's about to get in trouble. I don't know if it's with the law or it's just his energy is not so good. Like it feels like I don't know if he throws temper tantrums as an adult, but it just feels like he's mean. Like he he's he's about to get Spirit said an ass whooping. But whether physically, emotionally, mentally, it just feels like the karma that he put out, good or bad, and it's bad, he's getting that back, and it's bad. All right. Very abusive. Does he have kids?
Yes.
I will
Yes.
say this. I'm not getting much from the kids, but I'm nervous for his wife. I don't see his wife dying, but whenever she decides to choose happiness, he won't be a part of that. Excuse me, I suffer from migraines. Now, let's move out of that message. It feels like in May you're going to meet somebody that has the potential to be your significant other. Okay. It feels like during May, you're going to be entering the world of courting, allowing people to court you, allowing people to do things for you. So, although I'm not sensing you're going to be in a relationship in May, like this is the year of meeting somebody. Okay. Speaking of meeting somebody, I feel like you're going to meet this person revolving traveling. South Africa came up for you, or South Africa slash Africa came up for you. Okay. So I see you, yeah, Tanzania, wherever that is. It feels like it's in Africa. I see you going to Africa. Okay. And also, I don't know if this is going to be in Africa, but you're going to go somewhere and you're going to take a spiritual trip. All right. That's why I asked you, are you open to taking ashwagandha or shrooms? I see a trip in your energy. All right. And it feels big. It doesn't feel like, oh, I'm going to Washington, D.C. No, it feels like international, or if it's domestic, then it's Puerto Rico or Hawaii, which, they're now a part of the US. So it just feels like it's something like that, right? Now, this person, you're going to meet this person revolving, regarding whatever, or under the circumstances of traveling. So this could be you in Walmart and they're in Walmart in the toothpaste aisle because they're getting ready, to buy mini toothpaste so that they can, travel and you're getting ready. It just or an airport or like, going shopping at Old Navy to get some clothes because you're going. It's just falling under the circumstances of traveling, all right? Or you may meet this person on the trip. It just feels like this person wants to visit 30 countries, and let's say you may not have the intentions on doing so. Once you two come into union, you're going to want to see the world because this person is very adventurous and a risk taker. So let's say you have $2,000 in your account and you want to invest 500 bucks into crypto, right? You're like, man, it's okay. For that person, they're instead of the 500, they're investing all of their money and it works out for them. They're a risk taker. I don't sense that this person lives life based off of fear. Um, like this person just does it. Like I think this person literally is like someone who is more spiritually advanced than you. So let's say you took let's say you had two experiences of being on shrooms. This person has had 400. Like this person is advanced. Let's say you meditate twice a week. This person meditates every single day. How you respond to stress, this person doesn't really respond to stress. This person is very logical. So let's say you're crying because you spilled your, milkshake. This person is like, dude, okay, mop it up. Like there's nothing you can do about it. Buy another one, make one, or I don't know what to tell you. Not in a like this person is not going to comfort you and give you that love and reassurance that you need, because they will, but they keep allowing me to see and feel you dwell and this person does not dwell. You're anxious, this person does not experience that. You sit in depression, and it's nothing wrong with sitting in depression, but this person sits in it for a day and then they move on. All right.
Mm.
So, and it feels like it's due to this person being on a lot of psychedelics that helped them change and view life differently from the average human. So let's say you're about to get evicted. You're panicking. You're calling your mom, somebody help me. This person gets evicted or is in the process of eviction. They sit on their bed and they're like, God, well, I don't have the money to pay it. So unless the universe helps me, I guess I'm moving. And you want to know something? Even though there's a chance I may be getting evicted, if I do, at least I get to live somewhere else and experience something else. That's how they act. You two respond differently. Okay. Spirit is saying you're emotional. This person is not emotional. By the way, there's nothing wrong with being emotional. Just two different people. Now, you're gonna have a daughter. Wait, first of all, do you have kids? I think I asked you that.
No.
You said, okay. You're gonna have a daughter. Okay, I'm sensing that this daughter is going to have autism. All right, a sweetheart, full on sweetheart. I'm not able to connect with her right now because I just heard a voice say, "When love comes, I will come." So I'm not able to connect with her. Sometimes with deceased lovers or future family members, they come to me. For her, I'm not able to connect with her. I'm not able to talk to her. There's just nothing. So she's saying, or not she, Spirit is saying, when love is in the air, you'll be able to connect with me more. Right now, it's just unborn energy. I'm not even able to really pick up on a personality. I'm just sensing autism, and that's that. Okay. Now let's move on. You're gonna go to a concert this year. You're gonna enjoy yourself. They keep allowing me to see and feel that you're gonna let loose. You're also gonna dye your hair a different color, or should I say dye or bleach, or is that both? I don't know.
Mm.
You're gonna do both. It feels like you might do both. I don't know the difference between bleach. Maybe bleach is different than dye. I don't know. But you might have green in your hair, or it's just something with a vibrant color. It doesn't have to be the entire head, maybe a streak. You're gonna have let me ask you something. Do you have a strange relationship with a maternal figure?
Not estranged. Um, I would say more complicated.
All right, your mother loves you. There's something with insecurities popping up for your mother. She could have projected it onto you. She didn't mean to. All right. You're beautiful, by the way. Now, I'm gonna
Oh,
transition and no problem. I'm gonna transition back into my message. It's just sometimes they interrupt me. Do you like Taylor Swift?
yeah.
You might be going to see her. I mean, I don't even know. Like, is she on tour?
I actually did see her in November. Her tour ended at the end of last year.
Oh, is she going on tour again?
No. Well, not anytime soon.
Okay. Well, let's say she wants to do another tour. You're going. All right. So maybe I could have picked up on the concert back then. No. Yeah, they're showing me recycle sign. What is it? Renew, reuse, redo, something like that. So yeah, you're gonna see her again. Better view, they said. So if you had nosebleed seats,
Ooh.
then you're not having nosebleed seats, okay? Are you tall? Are you like 5'9"?
I'm almost 5'8".
You're almost 5'8". Okay, they're saying use your height to your advantage. I am allowing the scene feel that if you look at the Kathy. I do animal readings too. If you want to, so
Really?
I could like, with cats, they're a little weird. I don't know if you want to pick her up and show her face in the camera. You could absolutely do so if you
Sure.
want to, but
Basically,
doo, doo, doo.
look at you. There you go.
I need to see her face.
Uh,
With cats, you can't really like control. With a dog, you go like, here, look, look, look. Cats, you
I
can't really.
know. Suki, come here. Come here, honey. There you go. Good girl.
It's the
Blurry.
camera's blurry. Oh, Zoom is so
She's
annoying. Yeah, it's okay. It's
That's
okay.
okay.
But she wants a male part. Do you have another cat?
No.
She wants a male partner. It feels like she wants to be intimate.
Ooh.
It feels like she wants love. Okay. Spirit
Oh.
was saying something else, but that's inappropriate. She wants love. Okay. She needs to, yeah. But I'm not really able to get much because you know how cats are. I can't really see her face. With a dog, you could be like, look at the camera.
Yeah.
But it's a girl. So yeah, gonna go to a concert and you're gonna let loose. Let's talk about your predictions, okay? For
Mhm.
February, Spirit showed me a vision of a window. A window to me represents looking out, looking in. A window represents observing, looking outside of your window and observing the trees or watching people watching, or. So Spirit is saying for the month of February, there's a need for you to open your ears and shut your mouth. Something's going to be revealed to you by spirit, by a friend, something, and there's a need for you to act stupid. Has your friend ever told you something that you already know, but you acting like you don't know so you can hear, like, see if they're going to give you more, like, additional information? Yeah. There's a need for you to act like you don't know something. All right. A truth is going to be exposed to you. Be quiet, listen, don't say nothing, because they're allowing me to see and feel that you're a detective that doesn't have all of the proof just yet. And it feels like this is pertaining to the fake friend. Now, let's talk about March. Spirit said, beware, there's a liar in your energy. So, yeah, you're collecting your information. Someone genuinely does not like you. All right, now, April, I'm sensing you're going to take a trip and it feels big. All right. And Spirit said, dream big. There is no such thing as taking a small step with you, especially when you meet your person. There's no such thing as, all right, I'm going to try. There's no such thing as try with them. You just do. Also, I see you playing the violin or an instrument popped up, so there's a need for you to continue practicing with the piano, or try a different instrument. There's a need for you to express yourself musically. And then you said you sing. So for the month of June, I see you getting into an argument with a family member. All right, feels like a masculine, so this could be an uncle, a brother, a male cousin. You're going to advocate for somebody. You're going to speak up for someone. You're going to go against the nemesis. Spirit is allowing me to see and feel. For July, have you ever been to Italy?
Yes.
Okay, feels like you'll be going back. You're going a lot of places,
Oh,
but no.
wow.
Spirit said she'll be eating gelato and she's gonna have a travel buddy. All right. So I don't want to I don't see you going to Italy in July, but there's something you're gonna go to a restaurant that's going to create a foreshadow of where you're gonna go later in this year or next year. For example, let's say your friend is like, let's go to a Thai restaurant. I'm feeling Thai. You're like, wow, I've never had Thai food. Go to the Thai restaurant, try your mango and sticky rice, then you leave the Thai restaurant. You're not thinking anything of it, right? Little do you know, next year you're going to Thailand. So, or in a few months, you're going to Thailand. So, I'm saying this to say you're going to try a different restaurant, a different food. That is your sign that you're going to that place. You're not going to peep it until late. You're not going to realize it until later. Now, for the month of August, they keep talking about a concert. So concert came up just regularly. But in August, I see you going on a concert. So it's going to a concert, excuse me. All right, I see that in your energy. Now, October, Disney slash Universal Studios came up. You gotta you're gonna have the you're gonna something with travel expenses. You're traveling this year, you're going somewhere. Um, it feels like it's two spots or one spot. All right. Traveling is gonna be big for you next year though, because of your person. All right. Um, Disney. I see you with Disney ears right now. Feels like you're going, so they said two persons. They don't speak in a human way. So it feels like you're going with someone, but it feels like a friend, like a girlfriend, bestie, for 2 days. It's very short. I don't know if you're
Okay.
gonna drive. Oh, please don't drive down here. That's gonna be one hell of a drive.
No.
Fly. But it's fast. So because earlier I was gonna ask you, do you have anybody to watch your cat?
Yes, I have a cat sitter.
Yeah, I didn't even know like that exists. Like, because you always hear dog sitter, you don't really hear cat sitter, But wow, oh, that's so cute. Okay, so yeah, because it feels like you're gonna have to have somebody to watch your cat. All right, but it's short though. It's not like usually people go to Disney like families like for a week or 4 to 5 days because Disney is expensive. But for you, it feels like 2 days or three. It's very short, but it's needed for you. Okay. You're going to be entering a spontaneous energy. So right now, you're like, Disney, why the F would I be going to Disney until like let's say 4 months your friend is like, yo, let's go to Disney, and then you're like, let's go. You're going to be in a spontaneous energy this year, so it's just it's not uncertainty, it's just unexpectedness. Like not like it's like sitting, watching Grey's Anatomy, and then your friend is like, "Yo, let's go to this jazz club in the next 50 minutes." And you're like, you know what? Just got my hair done, nails, lashes done. Why not? It's unexpectedness in your energy. Okay, now you're gonna reconsider something that you never thought, or you're gonna consider something that you never thought you'd consider. I'll give you an example. Last year, I'm applying for apartments, still waiting to move out. I'm waiting to sign my lease now. Last year, I applied to over at least 40 apartments. My credit score is hanging low like my titties. Okay, it's low. It's very very low. And I would cry on my YouTube like, oh my gosh, like I cannot. No one's accepting my applications. What's going on? I get a bunch of comments saying, "Move out of New York City. Move out. New York City is a competitive, city." And I'm like, I'm not moving out of New York City. I'm never leaving New York City until a few months after me applying and not getting anywhere. Did you know I started looking at apartments in North Carolina? Never in a million years, I thought. But being that nothing changed, I started to consider moving out of state. So I'm saying this to you. There's going to be something that you like you're like not that you're stuck in your ways, but there's something that you're like, no, 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 no. And you're gonna be in a situation where you're gonna say, I guess I have to say yes. You don't have to, but you think that you're going to say. So let's say, you want to date someone that's let's say you're 6 feet, right? And you want to date someone that's 6 feet, and a bunch of psychics or even God has told you, hey, your man is 5'5", and you're like, no, 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 I don't want no short man. You're gonna get to a point where you're like, all right, I guess I'll take the short bit. So it's gonna be something where you're gonna consider something that you never thought you'd consider. All right. So now that we're in the other half of our session, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. What did I say about August for her? August is something with August. Did I talk about August? Yeah. Okay. August concert. Okay. So we're now in the other half: love, career, finances. What's next for you? So, what is your sexual preference? I ask everybody this because I have a issue, and I'm learning to stop this. I have an issue of a, excuse me, I have a pattern of assuming that if I have a female client, she likes men. If I have a male client, he likes female unless, I can tell that, a man is, so, and then I would say man, but even, oh my God, there was one time where there was a guy that girl, he gave, and I accidentally said man, and he's like, what made you say man? And he's still in the closet, so but I have to stop. It's just hard. So I
Sure.
always ask my client, what's your sexual preference, so I know how to direct the energy.
Yeah, I'm straight
Okay,
ish
so
to
yeah,
the
so
end.
let's tap. Okay, so with love, let's tap into your person. So I'm gonna stare at you. It's gonna be very uncomfortable. I'm gonna stare at you.
Okay.
Everything that I say, please repeat. Masculine.
Masculine.
What is that Australian guy's name? Steve Irwin. Okay, thank you. Repeat after me. Marine biologist.
Marine biologist.
Are you might be going to Japan or Tokyo? Tokyo? Hold up. Let me write something down. Yeah, you're going to Tokyo. Tokyo speaks. This is not till 2027, 2028.
Hmm.
Can you say one, two, three?
One, two, three.
What number are you feeling?
What number are you
No,
feeling?
I'm sorry. No, what number are you feeling? One, two, or three?
Oh, one.
Rock, rock caving? What is that? Cave rocking? Rock caving. What's that thing when people like swim in bat caves? What is it? Rock? No, not rock climbing.
Oh, spelunking.
Plunking cave, like cave diving, something like that, right? Plunking?
Yeah, spelunking.
Splunking?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've never heard of that. Okay.
It's a weird word.
All right, so this masculine is not a smoker. If this person is a smoker, then they're smoking flowers. Now, I guess weed is a flower, right? No, no, it's a plant. Well, whatever. No, they smoke like hibiscus with lavender and blue lotus flower. They smoke stuff like it's spiritual. Okay. Now this person is obsessed with safaris. All right, they're showing me a vision of him sitting in this like safari truck looking at the lions and just daredevil. I don't think he's scared of dying. I don't think he has a lot of fears. He has been gators. He's the type to swim with gators, like, like he's not. So you know how there are daredevils out there that are dumb, like you're putting yourself in I guess he is, but he's he's aware of, like, he's very attentive to this animal. Do you know who Steve Irwin is, the Australian guy that passed away? He's like that. So, and
Hmm.
unfortunately, Steve did die by, getting electrocuted by a stingray. The barbed wire, I think, right? Hit him, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, from the stingray. Yeah.
But he's attentive. Like he can tell, okay, the snake is about to attack. He studies body language. Okay. His favorite animal is octopi, because it's not octopuses, it's octopi. I used to say octopuses until someone in my comments yesterday was like, it's not octopuses, it's octopi. So yeah, so octopi or a cheetah. All right.
Hmm.
He's very diverse. He can fit into it, like, and hit same thing with an octopus. They're very diverse. They can fit into any environment and look like whatever they're next to. Okay. He's like that. So he's somebody that doesn't make women feel uncomfortable. He can make a woman feel comfortable. He doesn't sexualize women. He's very diverse. Okay. You know how there are people out there that are meant to be a lawyer and that's it. No, if he wanted to be a singer, a pianist, a painter, if he wanted to get into Olympics, he could. He fits into everything. He's literally like an octopus, and there's something with you only have to tell him something once and he gets it. Me,
Ah,
you don't have to tell me a couple of times for me to get, but he's very fast. He's adaptive. Okay. Now,
hmm,
there's something with the number three in y'all energy. Maybe you'll meet on the third week, the third month, the third day, the third hour. Anniversary would be the third. Marry the third, something like that in the energy. And I think he's 28. How old are you?
hmm. I'm 32.
He's 28 because he's younger than you. Yeah, he's younger than you. Now,
Younger. Wow.
there's something with him, but it's not. So, you know how, like, I'm 25. I would never hang out with an 8-year-old. I'm sorry. But there are some 8-year-olds that are really mature and they don't give 18. So, I don't, at 32 to 28, that's not like, come on, that is not but
No, no.
it's gonna give like he's 50 because he's so mature and he reads a lot. This is somebody, he's like your own personal Google. If you ask him, why is the sky blue? Well, the sky is blue because, well, why does shit stink? Oh, because we produce out certain protein and enzymes. Yo, and it's like, dang on, you know everything. God damn, like he knows his stuff, okay? Um, Now it's something with him speaking three languages, or he speaks two and he's learning three. Not because, well, one, because he wants to, but two, because wherever he lived or lives or has lived, well, I said the same, right? I already said that, but he kind of had to adapt to the locals language. All right. And he does splunking, just dangerous stuff. Okay. And he's
Hmm.
skinny, tall, doesn't really have much body fat on him. Now, don't look at body fat as a bad thing. I'm saying like actual body fat. Like humans need body fat. Like whether you're skinny, fat, it doesn't matter. We need body fat. Doesn't feel like he has much body fat on him. He's very active. Like, I don't want to say scrawny, but he's skinny. It doesn't matter. I'm just describing him to you. And he may have a basic name like Matthew or Bob or Dylan, something very basic. Okay.
Hmm.
Somebody likes Steven Universe. Do you like Steven Universe?
Never seen it.
Never seen, so you may like Steven Universe. And that's what I have for love. Do you have any personal questions regarding love before I move on? And I always let my clients ask any questions that they may have pertaining to each subject. So, do you have any questions regarding love, maybe you want to know more about, or just anything that pops up in your head regarding love, even if it's not about him? Love in it, in the whole, it like as a whole, platonic or just love, period. Like, you know,
Sure. Is this a person that like is this person you're describing, do you think it's gonna lead to like marriage or is this more like long-term relationship or
they said longevity.
hmm,
Now, with spirits, I've been dealing with them for a long time. Longevity can mean 5 years, no marriage. Longevity can mean marriage. Longevity can mean fulfilling relationship. Longevity, it's longevity. It feels fulfilling and long. And they're showing me a heart right now. Yes, this is a loving, conditional, stable relationship. Heavy emphasis on the word stable. But any question you have, I would please be very specific because they speak in riddles.
hmm, okay. Um, So this
Yes.
is someone completely new that I have never met before. Is that right?
Yes, that was an immediate yes. Something with
Okay.
the airport, something with traveling. It's something
Hmm.
with that.
Huh. So he, so is this a long distance relationship?
1 second, let me close my eyes. When I point at you, ask me the question. Keep asking me the question until I go like that. When I go like that, that means I have an answer. So 1 second.
Okay.
And he surfs, Spirit said. 1 second. May you tell me your first and last name?
Allison Bader.
Oh, let's show me a vision of you two kissing. All right. Christmas Carol.
Um, oh shoot. I'm sorry. I forgot what I was supposed to say. Um,
Is this a long distance
I'm sorry. Oh,
relationship?
that's right. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, my mind just went blank. Okay. Is this a long distance relationship? Is this a long distance relationship? Is this a long distance relationship? Is this a long distance relationship?
Where's Marilyn? And
Maryland?
Spirit is saying it won't be. Eventually, it won't be.
Hmm.
USA map. You said you're in what? Illinois?
Yeah.
Illinois and Maryland. So I feel like that's far. Is it? He's in Maryland
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. East Coast. Okay. Hmm.
Oh, he's a couple of states over. He's not in your state. If he is in your
Oh,
state right now, it is because he's traveling. That's not where he actually lives. Okay.
okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Um,
A whole new world.
hmm. Hmm. Okay. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Can I ask a question about my brother really quick?
Yep.
Um, so
Nine
is
times
this
out of
like,
10, I'm going to ask you to send me a picture of him.
okay.
If you can do that
Uh,
right now, that would be helpful for your question.
um,
So I can
okay.
give you a more definitive answer.
Okay.
That's my chair making noises, by the way.
Let's see here. Um, okay. Is there a way to send picture? You know what? I'm gonna respond to your email really quick.
Sure.
I'm just gonna, oops, I just sent you a blank email. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Mm,
Please don't know my background noise. My mother does not respect me at all when I tell her I have readings.
oh, you're totally fine. I can't hear anything actually.
Okay, good.
Let's see.
Good.
Okay. 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 I just sent you an email.
All right. I'll let you know when I get it. All right. What's your question?
Um, I guess like is our relationship going to improve or like is there any, I don't know. Is there like, yeah. I guess that's my question.
Your question is, will your relationship improve with him? Spirit
Yes.
said false, and then they said decline. So, no. It will improve when he gets on psych meds. There's something with him needing mental health support. It'll improve when he receives some kind of mental health support, whether it's antidepressant, a psychiatric, I mean, a psych pill, or therapy?
Okay.
Shall we move on to career and finances? All right,
Yeah.
career and finances, career and finances, career and finances.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Can I ask one more question that I just thought of? Just really quick about the person you were saying that doesn't like me. Is this person a coworker?
Feels like a friend,
Okay.
but it could fall. Well, do you have a friend like relationship with this coworker?
No,
No.
I don't, not, okay. Okay.
All right, career and finances. Career and finances. Why is work from home popping up? Why is tech popping up? Tech, tech, tech. It feels like you're going to switch over to a new field. So, for example, let's say you're a nurse, right? And you're a hospice nurse. I see you being a nurse for the NFL or a nurse for pediatrics. So, you're still a nurse, but for a different field. So let's say you're in business management. You will be in my chair just keeps making noise. You will be in business for Netflix. It's just something different. Okay. Now they keep allowing me to see and feel what you thought you wanted is not what you need. So the energy that I get from this is being a surgeon for 20 years just to realize that's what's giving me a headache. My ponytail's too tight. Just
Oh,
to realize you need to be an author. So there's a change of employment, change of career in your energy. Once you change something, your finances will go up. All right, you will flourish more from a work from home job. Now with Trump ordering everyone to physically come in, I don't really know how that's going to work out or whatever. Because oh good.
yeah.
All
Not going to
right,
work for the government then.
yeah, yeah, right. He just kills me. But no, it's just I don't know how that's gonna work out. I do have some clients that still work from home, so I don't know how fast, he's I don't know. I think people have until the sixth to physically, I don't know, whatever. But there's something very fluid about you in terms of your career. Because if you and your person are traveling like crazy, how are you physically clocking in? Because jobs, let's be real. All right, a job gives you 12, like let's say 6 days off. They're not there. It's no way you're like, unless you this is a business, there's no way you're physically clocking in and you're taking like a trip 4 to 6 times a year or 3 times to 4 6 years, three to four times a year, and your person it feels like it's nomad energy. So it feels like, let's say this person lives in New York City. They live in New York City, they pay their rent up to 7 months, and they go experience Thailand for 1 month. Then after Thailand, they go to Bali for 2 weeks. Then after Bali, they go to Indonesia for three weeks. It's like that. How is that gonna work? Do you get what I'm saying? There's a need for you to business. So there's a second income coming in your energy very soon. Second income, and it's not in your energy right now. There's something else in your energy that's going to take over your current finances. For example, I applied to nursing school last year. Things didn't work out because of my situation at home. But the thing about being a psych, and I didn't know I could, do what I'm doing now, right? But let's say I was in nursing school, which I would have graduated in a few months if that would happen. Whether I would have been a nurse or not, I would have still went through this with dealing with clients, because hearing voices every day, seeing visions every day, I would have probably had to drop out of nursing school, because that would have been it would have been too much for me. So I'm saying this to say, what you're doing right now, you're not gonna do next year or 2 years from now. It's something completely different. Like nursing and psychic mediumship, two different things. So Something's changing for you career wise and employment, and excuse me, career and financially. Now, do you have any questions regarding your career and finances before we move on to
Um,
last but not least, what's next for you?
yeah. So I've been thinking about becoming a choir teacher, which is
Oh.
totally different than what I do right now, which and that's more of like a long-term goal, but do you I don't know, I guess does that like have potential or
You just answered your own question. I said that there's something that you're doing that you're not gonna do. It's like nursing, then psychic mediumship, two different things. So yes, you're gonna do that. And then they said bingo. And then they said they showed me a green check mark. So yeah, you're gonna be a choir teacher. It could be online, it could be in oh, that's why violin came up. Oh yay. So you might be learning violin. Oh yay, that's good. Any other
That's funny.
questions? Oh
Well, I
wait.
actually played violin when I was in elementary school. That was like the
Oh,
first instrument that I ever played. So that's
oh
interesting that you
wow.
said that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a phenomenal choir teacher.
Aw, thank you.
Absolutely.
Um, let's see. Huh. Okay. So, I guess, um, what about what about a writer? Could I be like an author of some sort in the future?
They're saying you could be anything you want to be. So you got to be very specific with that question.
Okay. Um, will I write a book?
They gave me a word I don't know the definition to. 1 second. You know what render means? Render. Hold up. Render
Hmm.
qualified. Will you? They said you said will you write a book? Will you be an
Hmm.
author? Right.
Hmm.
To render means make, cause to be slash becoming. So yes,
Hmm.
but it's
Interesting.
eventually. It's not anytime soon.
Okay.
Like I'm getting like in your late 30s, early 40s.
Interesting. Okay. Um,
Listen, you could write a book tomorrow, but I'm saying
that's
in
true.
terms of you having 20,000 copies, I don't see that till your mid 40s.
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Last but not least, what's next for you? Do you have raccoons in your area?
Not that I know of.
All right, watch out for sneaky people. Someone's going to try to sneak something, steal something, or take something from you financially, mentally, physically, emotionally. Be mindful. There's a need for you to set up a trap, whether this is literally or set up a trap. Like, have you ever you know how lawyers ask questions so that the person could fall right into their trap? Like there's, you need to do something
Mhm.
like that very soon. And it feels like it's like someone's gonna tell on themselves. It just feels like it's just very fake. And this person is very fictional, okay? Exaggerates, performative is what I'm sensing. Okay. But on the bright side, what's next for you? I see you going to a concert. I see you going on a trip. I see you having a lot of fun. I see you going to an amusement park this year. Also an aquarium is popping up in your energy. All right. I see you having a potential suitor this year. I see you falling out with someone. I see you arguing with your brother. It just feels like you're red, he's blue. You're blue, he's red. You're pink, he's gray. And going separate ways or just there's gonna be a heated argument with someone very soon. And but besides that, you're gonna there's I cannot hear them, but you're gonna be having a lot of fun. a lot of fun this year. So sit back, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. Allison, this was amazing. I'm going to be sending your link in about 20 minutes or so. So check out your email in a few. Thank you so much for this. But before we get out of here, do you have any last few questions you'd like to ask me?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Let's see. I guess so I do have a nephew. I guess do you see me like being close with him as he gets older?
Is the nephew in the picture?
Hmm.
Let me look at him. Yes.
Oh,
Is he on the
okay.
spectrum?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
He's very social.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. You'll be
Okay.
there for him.
Okay. Let's see. Um, oh, okay. This might be kind of silly, but like, am I gonna have like a glow up this year?
What is that?
Like, oh, like eating healthier, like losing weight, like
Yeah,
feeling
earlier I
more
said that
confident, that kind of
there's a
thing.
need for you to eat more organically because your body is not agreeing with something.
Hmm.
But okay. Regenerate that question they're saying. They don't under like these are like little aliens. Be specific. Be specific.
Okay. Hmm.
There's this song by
Okay.
Bruno Mars they're giving me right now, and it goes, and I cannot sing, excuse me. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yes. They're giving me that song for you.
Aw, thanks. All right. Well, I guess, um, huh. I guess, is my family going to be healthy this year? Mom, dad, um,
No,
immediate
your mom
family.
needs to like take vitamins or whatever medication she takes every she needs to take it every day. She needs to drink more water. She needs to eat the right salt. She needs to stay away from MSG, and she needs more carrots in her diet and more fiber. But is she
Okay.
dying anytime soon? No, I don't see that.
Okay. Okay.
You see, she needs to lay
Um,
off the chips.
okay. Um, let's see.
One more
So
question,
I
because I
have
do have somebody behind you.
okay. Um, okay. When do you see me potentially getting a new job?
On the 27th, they're not going to tell you a month. It feels after June,
Mm,
after the 6th of the year. So, June after the 6th. So, the other half of the year is 12 months in the year, 6, 6, after the 6th, during or after the
okay.
6th.
Hmm,
Mhm.
okay.
Absolutely. Allison, thank you so much. This was
Thank
amazing. This was
you.
actually really amazing. Thank you so much. You'll be receiving your reading very shortly. You have a fabulous night and
Okay.
day. And until we meet again, if you decide to book me again, please come in 3 months. Please come back in 3 months. Allow energy to change. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for your time.
Take
All right.
care. Bye bye. Oh, and if you do travel, please send me pictures. I always like to keep up with you guys.
Great. I will do. If I go to Africa, that sounds amazing. So I'll let you know for sure.
Absolutely. You take care.
All right. You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye bye.